I've got a headache. I feel awful. I'm hungry. You know what? I'm done. I can't do carnivore anymore. If you've ever thought that or screamed it in your head, you're not alone. This moment right here is where most people give up. The cravings are brutal. The social pressure feels like way too much. The energy's gone, the bathroom's unpredictable. Your doctor's concerned, and your perfectionist brain is whispering. You slipped once, you ruined everything. So you quit, you go back. You feel worse, and eventually you wonder, was carnivore really the problem, or was it something else? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the real reasons that people end up quitting carnivore, and the steps you can take to avoid that happening. Let's get into it. Withdrawal is real and brutal. Let's get one thing straight. You're not weak, you're not broken, and you're not undisciplined. You're detoxing, both literally and figuratively, and both mind and body. You see, you've cut out foods your body depended on, emotionally, physically, chemically, for decades. Bread, pasta, chips, soda, even healthy foods like oats and whole grain. These foods have been designed to hijack your biology, to light up your brain like a slot machine and keep you hooked. So when you suddenly stop eating them, your body doesn't say, "Thank you." It panics. Headaches, cravings, brain fog, depression, fatigue. It's not your imagination, it's withdrawal. Same thing happens with nicotine, with caffeine, with sugar, with any addictive substance. It feels like you're being punished for doing the right thing, but really you're healing. You're pulling your body out of something that it never wanted to be in the first place. So in this situation, what do? Stay satiated. Eat fatty meat, eat bacon, eat butter, eat cheese. Make sure you don't starve yourself because you can't starve your way to healing. And make sure you stay hydrated. Dehydration will make all the feelings you've got much, much worse. Salt your water, add electrolytes, and think of this whole thing as your recovery period. It won't last forever, but if you survive the first few weeks, you've won the war. Next, let's talk the bathroom. Because when you switch to carnivore, it's very likely that your digestive system is going to freak out. Some people experience constipation, many people experience diarrhea. And either way, it's uncomfortable, it's embarrassing, and it makes you want to go back to normal. But here's what's happening. Your gut is adjusting to a completely new environment. You've eliminated fiber, carbs, and ultra-processed junk, and suddenly upped your fats, proteins, and nutrient-dense foods. That's a shock to your system. A system that for years has made do with cornflakes, popcorn, and coffee. And your body, after years of running on sugar and grains, doesn't just say, "Oh cool, we're eating steak now, let me just recalibrate." It takes time, so give it time. For most people, this is going to be a week or two. For some, it takes longer, especially if you go cold turkey, but it will stabilize. And once it does, you'll wonder how you ever lived with your old bathroom routine. Next is the social pressure, the fear of being that person. Let's be honest, one of the hardest things about carnivore is not the food, it's the people. Your friends, your family, your co-workers. They'll say stuff like, "Just one bite won't kill you. You used to be fun. That diet's dangerous. Have you thought about what you're doing to your cholesterol? You're going to get heart disease. Come on, just one drink." Even your doctor's likely to start freaking out. But all this pressure just piles up and you start asking yourself, what if they're right? Am I isolating myself? Will I ever be able to go out and just enjoy myself again? Here's the truth. Yes, it's awkward at first. And yes, it feels like you're swimming upstream, but it gets easier. So here's a little script you can use. I'll call it the 90-day ask. I know carnivore sounds weird. I know it's not what you're used to. But just give me 90 days. Don't criticize me, don't comment, don't worry about me. Just give me 90 days to see if this works. If it doesn't, then you can say I told you so. You'll be shocked how many people will respect that. And after those 90 days, they're going to start asking you for advice. Next, let's talk about temptation. and the power of satiety. You're scrolling, you see a burger ad. You're walking down the street, there's smells of bread and sugar everywhere. You're tired, you're hungry, you're emotional. Boom, temptation strikes. This is where most people will fold. Not because they're bad, but because they're hungry, both physically and emotionally. Satiety is your superpower. When you're well fed on carnivore, your willpower goes through the roof. If you're hungry, all bets are off. So here's what you do. Keep bacon or some cooked meat in the fridge. Have cheese or boiled eggs ready to go. Bring these as snacks if you're going out. And don't wait until you're starving. At the outset, make carnivore easy to stick to. Plan ahead, remove the friction, stay full. That's how you win in the early days. Next is low energy and the adaptation dip. A lot of people say, I tried carnivore, but I had no energy. I felt worse. I couldn't work out. And that can be normal at first. You can't expect to completely change the way you're eating and continue feeling exactly the same way as you did before. When you remove carbs, your body has to relearn how to burn fat for fuel. That's called becoming fat adapted, and it takes time. In the early days, your body's confused, and you might feel slower, weaker, groggier, but it doesn't last. Once your body adapts, something flips. You wake up one day and you feel unstoppable. Stable energy, no crashes, mental clarity. You'll wonder how you were ever in a position where you were eating 6 meals a day plus snacks. The important thing is just get through that dip. Eat enough, rest enough, and hydrate like it's your job. Now here's a bonus one. Perfectionism. This is the hidden danger. It's the sneakiest way people quit. And I've been guilty of this myself in the past. Perfectionists often think, if I can't do this 100%, I can't do it at all. And when they do eat that one thing off plan, then they spiral. I've ruined it. I failed. What's the point? But carnivore isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Progress towards a healthy lifestyle. You're not trying to win a gold medal. You are trying to reclaim your health. So if you mess up, just pick up from where you left off. You don't need a clean streak. You don't need to feel bad if someone says, how long have you been on carnivore? And you want to say 2 years, but you know that you ate that donut one Monday morning, so you can't say 2 years. It's only been 6 months since your last. You don't have to do that. If your direction is towards healing, you are winning. Carnivore isn't hard because eating meat is hard. It's hard because the world is set up to keep you sick. You're surrounded by addictive food. You're pressured to conform. You're told to eat balanced. You're shamed for questioning it. You're gaslit by professionals who treat symptoms and ignore causes. But there's a reason you're here. You want more. You want better. You want your life back. So don't quit. Don't give up. And to discover how we got here, watch this video next.